word of advice that you can give somebody who didn't make chief to, stay the course?
Keep pushing as hard as you were pushing the day before you found out that you were not selected.
Produced by Podcast Architects.
You're listening to the Lead On podcast, where we discuss experiences in the armed forces while exploring lessons from military leaders.
David Dearie here with Lead On, Lessons from Military Leaders, the podcast from the Enlisted Leadership Foundation. We're out here at Chief Petty Officer Pride Day, one of the big events that we put on every year. And as I was walking around, I ran into Chief Select, Katie Killip. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, Katie, good to see you. So, Katie's a graduate of a Foundry Class.
Yes.
She's now wearing a yellow shirt. What does that mean, Katie?
That means I am a Chief Select.
Okay. So, which Foundry Class did you come through?
I went through Foundry 18. Oh gosh.
Victor?
Yes.
Yeah,
18B.
yeah.
I did.
So one of our virtual classes.
Yes.
And what did you think of that experience?
I thought it was incredible, and I know it's not Navy prescribed, but I think that for me was one of the best leadership courses I've ever been to. Only because there was so much insight from people that are leaders, not necessarily military, so there was multiple different perspectives on things.
Sure.
And it was also like the first real like deep connection as far as like networking, right, with peers on a different level, which I think also kind of helped me prepare for a season, having to network and things like that.
So we do this virtual now. So you didn't find in a virtual setting that you were able to connect and build relationships?
Absolutely.
Okay. Any other services in your class? I don't remember if there's Air Force or Marine.
We did. We had, I believe, 2 Marine.
Okay.
Not sure about the Air Force.
Okay.
And a lot of corpsmen.
A lot of corpsman's pretty heavy in a lot of our program, but it is the biggest rate in the Navy. What is your rate?
So I am an MA, Master at Arms.
Master at Arms, and you're a military spouse.
I am, yes.
And your spouse, what's your spouse do?
He is actually Master at Arms as well.
Oh, and did he make chief?
Unfortunately,
No.
he did not.
So, but it's only 20%, a little less 20% ever make chief. And how many years have you served?
14 years.
14 years. Look at you. So that's right on the mark. So, how did you commented that your time at the Foundry Class helped you as you are going through the season? So, can you identify, one, maybe 2 things about that you took away from Foundry that's helped you, or during the last 5 weeks of initiation?
I think it really helped me develop my networking skills and communication skills a lot. Like I said, it was the largest, and most impactful leadership course I'd been to, but having to problem solve with my peers to get through things and seeing different perspectives, I think that kind of opened the door for me to be able to, familiar territory, in season, like starting that early on and building those connections, because all those people that I did the course with, we have a Facebook group and we all still talk. There were so many of us that were selected this time through, and we're just like, hey, how's your season going? Checking in with each other. So it was really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, we have found about 35% of those that graduate make chief. So that's, pretty good. So CPO Pride Day. All right. So, during the season, we talk about the CPO fraternity or sorority, the power of the mess, and now you see it. So what's it, in the few hours that you've been here, what's your takeaway from this Pride Day event?
I guess more impactful and powerful than I thought it was going to be. I thought, I knew we were coming out of the beach and I knew we were all going to hang out, but everybody's just so welcoming. Everybody's so chief. Like they're into it. They're living and breathing it. It's not just like, hey, I'm here, guys, but they're really here, which is cool to see. Coming around and meeting and greeting and talking to people. It's just, I don't want to say like riding a bike, but awesome. It's easy.
That's fantastic. So, word of advice that you can give somebody who didn't make chief to stay the course.
Keep pushing as hard as you were pushing the day before you found out that you were not selected.
Good deal.
Yeah, keep going.
Well, listen, enjoy the last week. You only do this once, okay?
Yes.
So make the most of it.
Okay.
Katie, thank you for your time. Thank you for supporting the Enlisted Leadership Foundation. Thank you for leading people along the way, and good luck to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm David Dearie with the Enlisted Leadership Foundation. Lead On, Lessons from Military Leaders. Check out the podcast, share it, and like it.
Produced by Podcast Architects.